What is up, my blue boys? In our video, and today we are doing a TRAPTRIX deck profile budget version. Alright, so this is one of the best, if not the best, budget deck out there, and I believe this can actually take a pretty big impact in the meta. I mean, not impact. I mean, it's actually real pretty good in the meta, and it's really good for beginners. Really budget friendly, depending how you build it. But overall, all you mostly need is 3 copies of the structure deck, and then you're good. You're literally freaking set for life, my guy. Just need a couple more cards, and you're good. All right. So I'm bringing you my budget deck profile. I think it's around maybe $50 ish. Um, Not exactly 30, a little bit more than 30. But I won't waste any more of your time. If you haven't already, consider subscribing. I really appreciate it a lot. We're trying to reach 500 subscribers. So if you haven't done so already, please consider it. And let's hop right into it. Alrighty, so for starters, we are running 3 copies of Putica. Putica is the best one, I think, in my opinion. It's a basically 2 card combo, really good. Gets you. It's basically like a starter slash extender. Really good card overall. Definitely the one running at 2. I think 3 is the best ratio overall. Really good. It's not a starter on its own, but so good overall. Love this card to death. Next, we have 3 copies of Mermelio. Mermelio is the better one, in my opinion. I like this one more than the Mantis. And speaking of Mantis, we're actually going to put Mantis right under here. 3 copies of Mantis. This one searches a whole trap. This one searches a TRAPTRIX monster. But the good one about this one, this is a mandatory effect to pop a spell or trap. So even if your opponent doesn't activate have any spells or traps, you can still activate this effect, and they were able to still trigger Sarah to go ahead and set one from deck. So really insane. I think this one, this I think is like a quick effect where you could like set a spell trap. Like you could target set spell trap you control, and then return it to the hand, and then set one from your hand. So pretty decent. I mean, it does come up sometimes, but this is not that much. Not that much. So far these are all from the structure deck. Again, now 2 Dionea. I only like 2. One mostly for the grind game. One for going first. One you use it in your combos. When you're going first combo, and then the one is for like grind game when you almost summon from grave. Next, 2 Arachno Campo. I didn't want to do too many extenders because you do sometimes brick on extenders. Again, last time I brought it to locals, I did brick on a lot of extenders because I was still playing like 3 Paralosi, 3 Arachno Campa, a lot of extenders. So right now I'm only playing 2 of each. Based on my opinion, I think you don't want to brick on too many extenders. You want to mostly get into your starters as soon as possible, in my opinion. For our pretty much our only spell, 1 TRAPTRIX Garden. Oh no, not our only spell. Mostly our only like engine spell, if that makes sense. All right. So for the traps, they're running 3 TRAPTRIX Holotape. I'm trying to get through this quickly. I don't want to waste too much of you guys' time. Not much to say about this card. This card is really good. It came out in the structure deck, and it actually made TRAPTRIX really insane. I swear. And then after that, you're able to summon itself on the same turn as set if you discard a normal trap. And then you're able to banish it from grave during either player's turn, I believe. And then you're able to summon a TRAPTRIX from grave. So really good. And it doesn't need to be a regular TRAPTRIX monster. It could be a link monster. 2 TRAPTRIX Trap Hole. 1 Terrifying, 1 Floodgate, 1 Gravediggers, 1 Bottomless. You could cut a Floodgate for another Terrifying Trap Hole. I just like the variety, to be honest. Gravedigger's Trap Hole, you can also like run more copies of this, but I think you want the minimal as possible. You don't want too many. You don't want to brick on it. So I think running the minimal amount is, I believe, the correct thing to do. So usually I like running 6. You could run more to this if you like, but I only like running 6. I would never go over 6 with this deck, to be honest. 3 Torrential Tribute. Your TRAPTRIX monsters in the X deck are unaffected by traps. So when you go Torrential Tribute, you can't destroy your extra deck TRAPTRIX monsters. So basically, it's a board wipe for your opponent on their turn. So really good overall. Really good, especially against like rogue decks as well. that can like only go through like ash hand trap stuff like that, and you board wipe them, they can't combo off no more. This was really good against Marincess too. Torrential was really good against Marincess. Um, 3 Ash Blossom. Uh, Pretty decent, pretty good hand trap. I think this came out in the structure deck. I'm not too sure. If it didn't, it's a pretty cheap card. Shouldn't be that hard to get. All right, for this next hand trap, you can sub it out for something else. You can sub it out for like effect Veiler, ghost spell stuff like that. But if you can't afford it, I mean, if you can afford it, you could run 3 draw. All right, really good in today's format. Really good staple overall. So don't think I would cut it. Um, 3 infinite impermanence, 2 tactics, 1 called by. Can't afford the tactics. You can sub it out for more hand traps. Alright, so that's it for the main deck. Let's just go on to the extra deck. Extra deck, we're going 3 copies of Sarah. Sarah's really, really good. You mostly go into all 3 copies of her sometimes. I never go less than 3 copies of her though. 1 Gloria. You can run 3 copies of Oedipus. I used to run 2. You can run 3 if you're on a budget. But if you can sub this out and get like another rank 4 like Dugaris. You can run a Zeus as well. Zeus is, I think, is gonna be pretty cheap now to next to 2-player starter set. So you can run Divine Arsenal AA Zeus. So you could do that too. But for now, I have 1 Oedipus in its place right now. An extra one. The 1 IP. That's it for the Link monsters. Now we have the Xyz, which are 2 Pinguicula, 2 Rafflesia, 1 Alamaris, 1 Bistoiler, and then 1 Baguska. That is it, my boys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. A really, really good budget deck, in my opinion, overall. Really, really cheap. Really, really good for today's format, especially if you're starting to just get into the game. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.